Hello there, friends and crafters. Janette Kausen here with you today on behalf of Hero Arts to share with you a project with the Beautiful Day Agapanthus set. This 6" by 8" stamp set is really pretty. It has 2 beautiful full blooms as well as 2 individual buds, 2 leaves, and a stem. 3 sentiments include "Have a beautiful day," "Sending well wishes your way," and "Thanks for everything," which we'll be using today. I've already stamped the border along one side, and now let's repeat that along the other. I've mounted the Agapanthus near the center of the Misty so that it just overhangs the cardstock slightly. Placing it near the center allows for plenty of room to extend the border side to side. I've inked up in Hero Arts Copic-friendly Intense Black ink, stamped the first impression, and then adjusted the panel to continue stamping the image on the right. Repeat the same steps for the image on the left. This technique is not difficult by any means, but having patience and a keen eye for detail will help you nest these buds right into each other without having them actually touching. Though, if they did, it really wouldn't be the end of the world. The design is busy enough that likely you would be the only one who noticed that they touched. Next, we're breaking out the Copic markers in V25, V06, V17, and BV04. With these various shades of purple, we are just doing some extremely basic coloring in. Solid, no shading, no nothing. This is kindergarten coloring. The idea here, stay inside the lines. That is it. This marker was a little on the full side. As I was coloring, I noticed the nib start to get shiny, and that's a good indicator that it's about to bloop right on your design. So to prevent that, when you notice the tip of your marker becoming shiny, pop off the other end of the marker, and that'll allow the ink to draw back into the marker, and then you can continue coloring as normal. That is not an uncommon problem with overfull markers or markers who have had pressure changes like those you have taken with air travel. So just be cautious. If you notice the tip of your marker start to become shiny, pop off the other end, the ink draws back into the marker, and you're good to go. Continue coloring away. Continue coloring, scattering the colors all along each side until all the blooms are full. I started by coloring in about 4 images on each side with each color. And then I went back and filled in the rest with whatever color I thought would fit in the area. Just don't overthink it. This is supposed to be fun, easy, relaxing. It's easy peasy. Anybody can do it. And yes, that includes you too. Don't just watch these videos. I encourage you guys to give these a go. Once all of the flowers are colored in with the Copic markers, use a jelly roll pen in white to color in the anther portion of the stamens. The pop of white is very pretty against the new Hero Hues Pebble cardstock we're using today. Next, white heat emboss "Thanks for everything" on the new Hero Hues Plum cardstock. Next, go ahead and trim that sentiment panel down with your favorite technique. Mine is an Omnigrid ruler and a Fiskars rotary trimmer. I am a quilter, and I have a rotary trimmer for fabric, and I have another for paper specifically. Paper will dull the blades on rotary cutters faster than fabric will. So if you are a multiple hobbyist like I am, you might consider to have one designated for paper and one designated for fabric. Add foam tape to the back of the trimmed down sentiment. Use a ruler and the lines on the cutting mat as a guideline for straight placement of your sentiment. Use the new Hero Arts Liquid Precision Glue to adhere the panel to a folded cardstock base. The liquid glue allows just a touch of wiggle room to align the panel just perfectly. Last, add a few Nuvo Dream Drops in the shade Cloud 9. These iridescent drops add the perfect finishing touch to our project today. They are gorgeous. Set aside to dry overnight in a safe spot because if you're like me, you'll drag your hand through it and mess the whole thing up, so just put it away. Thank you so much for joining myself, Janette Kausen, on behalf of Hero Arts. If you've been inspired to create with Hero Arts, please tag us on social media. We'd love to see what you're up to, and we'll see you soon.